let's go to launch. So there's our beautiful rocket, and gonna lock our resources open. Check out where things sit in space. So picking the time to launch is the most important thing. There are calculators for it, but basically my rule is if I'm trying to go from Earth to an inner planet, I want that inner planet to be on a tangent pointing towards Earth. So draw a line straight down from Sun to Eve, and it should make an L straight over to Earth, which it doesn't. So let's speed up time until it does. Good. Just about right. So, it's a good time to launch. Hey, and it turned out to be daytime. Turn on and say yes. Because even though it's got all these SRBs, it's going to need some main engine throttle to get it off the ground. Okay, we're all good to go. Let's launch. And it's going to run really slow. And since it's so loud, I'll back away for a while. But I'm already up to 60 meters per second. Once I get up to about 100, I'll back off on the main engines to save their fuel, because I don't want them to run out of fuel before the SRBs do. Otherwise, the SRBs will be carrying dead weight. See that over here the solid rockets are much more empty than the fuel. And I'll keep dialing down the main thrusters as the speed goes up. Let's get it for a closer look. Up to my turning point for the gravity assist without even running out of solid fuel yet. And main thrusters up. And let's start the gravity turn. Target 100,000. Just trying to get it as full in the throttle as I can without the overheat meter rising. 29, 30. Swell if you make it up to 100,000 without having to use the main fuel tank. 40,000. Let's turn the lights on for effect. That is it. There's one ugly rocket. 60,000. 80,000. Oops. I lost focus. Didn't realize I was over 100. Okay, so while we're waiting to drift up, we have 2.5 minutes until we get to apoapsis. So let's just use the SAS to turn ourselves parallel to the horizon. We may achieve orbit without having to use our main fuel tank. That'd be fantastic. Much more likely to succeed that way. Okay. I'm going to speed it up until we're about 10 seconds before apoapsis. And go to rocket speed. Try to keep that apoapsis about 5 seconds away by tilting up and down from the horizon. Makes for a nice spherical orbit. If you can achieve it. Okay. And we are not at all circular. Close enough though. Alright, so let's back out. Figure out how we can get to Eve. So to go to an inner planet from an outer planet, you want to thrust the innermost aspect of your orbit around your local planet, which would be about here. Let's see what that gets us. Okay. That's our target. Some descending nodes over there, 2.1. Alright, what happens if I move this around a little bit? Do I get a better match? It's alright. Pull it in tight. I got 1,155 meters per second to make up. So, let's get ourselves faced towards our burn. You know, while we're at it, I want to make sure these things, there's nothing left in them. They're actually completely empty. It's fantastic. Okay. Bye-bye tanks. Jeez. Just pivoting back and forth here. See you later, tanks. Without the engines on, I have so little control over the yaw of this thing. So top heavy. So now I've got 12,900 units of fuel to get me to Eve. And let's zip through time. 26 minutes to node. 3 minutes and 45 seconds burn. That's a long burn. Then you got fuel tanks that is jettisoned, so it shouldn't take that long. Alright, 10, 9, 8. I think it'll stop at about 1.5 minutes if I do it right. And we're lined up. Let's burn. It's going to be a pretty dull thing to watch. Okay, are we on our way? We are. Fantastic. I do want to make a little adjustment over there once I am at... What are you? Let's get out of Earth. Just going to accelerate time until we are well past the orbit of Earth. Find my descending node, 2.1 degrees. That's not going to work. Get that down to 0, we'll be happy. If I can get anywhere close to 0, we'll be happy. 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, it's fair enough. Oh, is that going to be down or up? I don't know. Let's just try one. I think next time I'll put attitude rockets on this main shaft as well so I can turn better. Just glad I had as much as I say as I did. Looking for my node. Huh, never see the rocket from this angle. Good view. Well, I got 63 days to get where I need to be. For my next turn, I guess that'll be enough. Alright, where's my node? There it is. Oh, impatient me. I was almost there. Okay, let's get to that node. Accelerating time. days. One day. Pretty much anytime you get within a few days at this range, it's alright. But gotta be exact, just for giggles. 2 hours, 1 hour, that's close enough. What do I care?
I think it's only a shower.
Then let's go to do it. Okay, now what? What happens if we slow things down? That didn't work. What happens if we speed things up? Move right. Move left. And we have an encounter. Oh, that's pretty huge cost. Do we have that much fuel left in us? Sure we do. I'm not sure why I got that far off in my estimation. Who cares? Let's go for it.
I'll get a flight ship. Well, man,
1 minute 5 seconds. Okay.
I'll get a flight ship. Well, man,
There you are. And come on. Well, that fast. This is a long rocket. Let's just do it. Okay. We're there. Well, let's speed some time up and get to our target. I could good idea at this point out is actually to see what the close-up impact is going to be when I get there. Not too far off. Sometimes, though, you find that if you just burn a little bit more, or a little bit less, so I'm gonna burn retro and see if I can get this thing a little closer. Because 3.5 million is still pretty far away from my planet I want to be on. And the further out you do these kind of maneuvers, the less fuel you use doing it. Not that I have any kind of fuel shortage here. I'm kind of swimming in fuel. 2,000 left in my first stage, technically. Success, 3.5. Boy, it bouncing all over the place. Alright, watch this. Should be able to bring it right back down. See, just a touch of fuel down to 600. Yep, that's good. Okay. Let's pass some time. And that'll about do it for this video.
Good job.